Hey everyone, Phi Farley here, April 26th. Happy Monday, everyone. We have got a travel day in baseball, but a couple good games, one of which I'm going to break down for you in just 1 second for the best bet of the day. Stay tuned for that. I appreciate you tuning in. Friday, nice win with the Cardinals getting the job done, holding on, though they gave up a couple runs there in the ninth. Able to hold on and get the win over the Reds. So nice best bet winner. Took the weekend off, Saturday and Sunday. However, posted a couple wins there. FCS football, another winning weekend, as well as NBA, a winner there. So good to be back. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. We have been hot as of late. 10-2 over the last 12, or 13-2 over the last 15. I think I said that right. Yeah, 13-2 over the last 15 in baseball. We got a profitable month going. Want to finish that out strong. Get into May with this momentum. So again, thank you for tuning in. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about some of the games today that I will not be playing or breaking down. However, I will probably have a few of these over on patreon.com/FiFarley. First one, we got the Braves hosting the Cubs. This is an early matchup. Davies on the mound. Zach Davies going against Charlie Morton. Two good pitchers. Davies, a precision master, traditionally very good on the road. He has the stuff to win this game, but this line is getting steamed up big time on the Braves side. They are backing Charlie Morton, to which takes me away from any kind of value on the Brave side. That would be the way to go here. But, now it almost makes value over on the other side with the Cubs and Zach Davies. He's great on the road, and he has had success against this Braves lineup. So I'm staying away from it, but just because of that dichotomy between value on one side, value on the other. They really suck the value out of it, though, with where this line has gone at a minus 190 now for the Braves. When it comes to the Marlins and Brewers, this is a good one. This will probably be over on patreon.com/FiFarley as one of my plays, so you could check that out. Another one, the Phillies and Cardinals. We're getting some sharp money on one side of this game. That will be another play over on patreon.com/FiFarley. And then, speaking of American League, we got a couple games that are just not quite good enough on the value side. Some sides I like, but not good enough on the value side. Rich Hill, 41 years old, going against Manea of the Athletics, one of the hottest teams in baseball. But the line is moving towards Tampa Bay and that home field advantage that they carry. You also got Sheffield going up against the Astros in Seattle. Seattle won a pretty hot, sneaky team. Really good value with them. We're getting them at a plus 145 underdog here with Sheffield on the mound. And the Mariners have hit Urquidy decently over the last two seasons. So you could find value in that game as well. Wouldn't blame you if you were to do so. All right, let's talk about the best bet of the day here, because we got a lot to break down with this one. I want to get to it right away. So the going to San Francisco, Giants hosting the Rockies. In general, you can find a lot of value with the Rockies on the road. The Rockies, of course, play at Coors Field, and there's such a huge dichotomy between their home hitting versus their road hitting. If we went over the last 3 years and broke down how much their production decreases when they go on the road, just take a look at the numbers. Okay, 2018 of the Rockies at home, they knocked in 445 runs. In the same amount of games, 335, 110 less runs on the road than they did at home. They hit 287 at home, only 225 on the road. In 2019, it's even a greater difference. In 81 games, of course, split down the middle at home and road. 500 runs scored at home, only 335 on the road, 165 run difference, 300 batting average at home, 230 on the road. Even their record, 43-38 at home, 28-53. I mean, that's not of any consequence as far as taking a total here goes, but slugging percentage, 522 on the or 522 at home, 388 on the road. Big difference. So what we get, if you could put yourself in the shoes of one of the hitters for the Rockies, a ball that can typically, catch that high altitude air and fly out of the ballpark as a can of corn in many other stadiums, including San Francisco, no exception. So what we have here so far with San Francisco and the Rockies, 3 games already in the books, of which they scored at max total 7. It was 4, 7, and 4. Today's total is 7.5. Now let's talk about these pitchers. We got Austin Gomber going up against Anthony DeSclafani. Gomber's have some success against this San Francisco lineup. 1-18. They have one hit and 18 at bats overall. I'm bringing it up right now. Here we go. The one hit was by Buster Posey, but really not a huge threat. He already shut him down earlier this year. A great outing. I take that back as far as getting the win. Didn't get a win. He had one hit, though, in 6 1/3. I would say that's shutting him down. Ended up losing 1-3 overall, but still a great outing against this Giants lineup that will be facing today. Same thing with DeSclafani. He got a 250 overall batting average that he had, but he's also shut down the Rockies once already this year at home with a 4-0 win, 6 innings, 6 hits, and 0 runs. So, side-wise, I'd lean towards Giants and DeSclafani, but they could get Colorado Rockies could get revenge here. It doesn't matter in my book. We got a line that opened at 7.5, still sits at 7.5, and we got great value on the under. Right now, bets are split about 50-50 total going over and under, but sharp money has been hitting that under quite a bit to take it from a -125 on the over to a -120 on the under. 72% of the money hitting that underside. So I am on that side. If I were to give you even more reason, a couple of trends to look at, really it's when the Rockies are on the road. Look at that under. Here we have, let's see, against right-handed starters on the road, 5-0 to the under the last 5 games. San Francisco actually has a similar trend on their side going against a lefty. They are 7-0 to the under in the last 7 games against left-handed starters. Many, many other trends that push this game to the under, of which you can always find a trend to back your position, so I'm not going to go through those. I don't always like trends in that fashion. But in this particular case, when you got the Rockies going on the road with good pitching, you typically see an underplay because that offense does not put up the same production that they do when they're in Coors Field. Give me the under in this one. Rockies at the Giants, under 7.5. All right, good luck, everyone, today. I appreciate it. Check out patreon.com/Phi Farley for the rest of my plays. We'll see you again soon.